Hey, welcome back to the WODprep podcast. I'm your host, CJ DePalma, with the better host, JY, and the bestest host, Claire Bays. What's up, guys?
Hey, you have your circle up on the screen.
I know.
Great.
I got it.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Cool. How you guys doing? Good?
Good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I just wanted to start the show. John, hello. You haven't said anything yet.
Hello.
Hi. There we go.
Hello.
Good.
Hi.
Cool. So
I'm John.
And I'm going to warn y'all now. Our chat is already frozen on screen. I have it on my phone, and
is it really?
Yeah. Heads up. If you want to stay up with the chat, we've got to figure out what's going on with StreamYard. But yeah. So.
All right. Okay.
Justin says he's in the intro video. CrossFit.
Justin is in the intro video.
Yeah.
All right. So I wanted to bring this up. It's our time to shine as a company. And what WODprep does is get people ready for the open. But we do stuff throughout the entire year as well. And so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a look of what we do. And as of pretty much now, one of the only two things we sell. We sell one-on-one coaching. You can work with me or another coach on our team to be less shitty at CrossFit or less injured and more healthy, or you can join WODprep Academy. And so WODprep Academy is our all-inclusive subscription academy that has 30 plus courses on nutrition, training through pain, mobility, foundations, mental toughness, strong mind, strength-based courses. We have a full raw strength, strict pull-up course, double unders, burpees, kipping, rope climbs, endless engine, toes to bar, kipping pull-ups, chest to bar, and so on and so on. All of these are roughly 8-week courses to improve your ability to do well in the open or just be good in the sport or the activity of CrossFit. If you're struggling with any skills, we have a course for you. All right. Inside of Circle, we also have daily coaching. As much as you want to post, you're going to get feedback within 24 hours. Okay. Busy day today. Lots of posts. You get a coach to respond to you in 24 hours. Claire's our community manager, by the way. Every week we have a live coaching call with Ben, me, Nelson, and then leading to the open, we have Road to the Open, which is just another version of a live coaching call. Right now we're running through a nutrition seminar or a nutrition challenge that started in the beginning of the year. Also, Coda Iron View, which is one of the largest gyms in the country, has their entire gym utilizing our platform to go through their nutrition and resolutions challenge. So they have like 200 members using our platform inside of our group and using our assets to help improve their gym, their community, and their growth, reaching goals, and so on and so on. So if you guys are looking to have an external support outside of your gym, build skills that maybe your gym doesn't work on, head over to WODprep.com, message me, message Claire, message John. He'll figure out how to sell it. I swear. I'll give him money. It'll be great. I'll give him money and he can sell it. It'll be awesome. John gets you strong and we get you better at everything else in the sport of CrossFit, where John just programs 50 muscle ups for time and is like, this is a great workout. Now we're going to teach you how to actually give you an opportunity to do that workout at some point in your CrossFit career. So it's great.
Why am I catching these straight?
I know you are.
I saw the workout of the week last week and I was like, I love it. I love it. It's a hard workout.
It's not just 50 ring muscle ups.
It was harder. It was 50 ring muscle ups with a bike as an imam.
That's the workout of the week, man. I'm not catering to the sucky.
There we go. We cater to the less good individuals, right?
We take you from scaled to RX. That is what
they make you able to do the JY barbell workout of the week. That's right. There you go.
That's right.
And give you a sick community along the way. And I am building out the affiliate program right now too. So we should have more info on that very, very soon.
Did you do that workout, CJ? That seems like a workout.
No, I can't do a muscle up. I can't do a muscle up
when
I'm healthy. Well, I can't do it. My pec is torn. It's dude, my whole pec is like this.
Yeah, but me too.
Y'all's journey in this process is not the same.
It's not the same.
CJ's injury seems significantly more severe than yours.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Anyways.
Wait till this workout of the week. I need to calm it down after this week.
Yeah, you got to pull it back.
Do you want to share what it is? Is it something that's upcoming?
Dude, it's a monster. It's like I should make it a different workout, the workout of the week, but it's such a standout workout that active recovery for Thursday and Friday, because it's gonna be brutal.
Do you do once weekly posted publicly? Is that the deal? What is this workout of the week?
Yeah, so like the workout of the week, I just picked which workout that I want.
Just hardest for sure.
Well, usually it's the hardest workout of the week. It's the hardest workout.
Gotcha.
But not always, but usually it's the hardest. And I will publish that for the world to do. Like if you want it as a challenge, it's mostly a challenge to everybody else. It's not 5 days a week and stuff like that. Like I even messaged everybody on our little message board that I have in like the app that said, hey, scale this accordingly because it is a monster.
Did you give specific scaling instructions?
Yeah.
Nice. Just curious.
Yeah, always.
I'm learning.
Yeah, no, there's always coaching to Eric. Kenneth will tell you because he is a JY barbell athlete and he has to do the scaling option most of the time. So like he can tell you if there's like little notes of how to do things.
Yeah.
And I'm just a message away from all of them. So
nice.
Cool.
But can you rope climb, CJ?
Whoa.
You are a rainbow.
You turned it. I do. That was like click for a
Maybe
second.
you just like keep that going. That's
like, I thought
fun.
you were gonna turn green and
you got really red and then it just kept going.
I just did some pull-ups today, strict. So probably close. I could probably rope climb in a week or so.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys to work out. I doubt it's gonna be like blasted to the public or anything. I want to get the loading right.
I feel like that was an insult.
It was a slight.
No. I'm saying nobody's gonna take this workout that I've set on here and clip it and like it even if it like gets out, it doesn't really mean anything. It's not a secret.
Okay.
So 5 clean and jerks at 155, 105, 50 GHGs, 4 clean and jerks at 185, 135, 40 GHGs, 3 clean and jerk, 225. I'm just going to say the men's weights for the sake of this, and then women's weights is convertible. 3 clean and jerk, 225, 30 GHG, 2 clean and jerk, 245, 20 GHG, 1 clean and jerk, 275, 10 GHD, 1 rope climb, 2 clean and jerk, 245, 2 rope climb, 3 clean and jerk, 225, 3 rope climb, 4 clean and jerk, 185, 4 rope climb, 5 clean and jerk, 155, 5 rope climb. So it goes up and down.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. It's a ladder.
But in reps as well. So it ends on 5 rope climbs, starts with 50 GHDs. So
nice.
With a barbell in between. Like it's going to be
a good one.
A 25-minute cap.
I might do a variation of that.
Strict pull-ups.
Substantially lighter.
Strict pull-ups. No. You multiply the rope climbs by 2. Sure. So like it's 10, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for strict pull-ups. Zombie rope climbs, if you're doing that, you multiply it by 2 and then have mat set up for the GHD.
Cool. I might do that. That sounds
fun.
And
then clean and jerk, you scale.
That sounds like a lot of GHD.
50%. It is. Right. It is a lot of GHD, but quarterfinals are coming up. Mm-hmm. And usually they have a monstrous GHD workout. 3 of the 4 years, there were over 120 GHDs in their workout. Mm-hmm. So statistically, they love heavy GHD workouts, and my people will be prepared for that.
Your mom. No, it's great. I mean, there you go.
It's funny. Well, you can't, like, Mom, you can do, I know y'all
scaled variation.
You can do zombie rope climbs and ab mat sit-ups. Like you can 100% do that. Everybody can do this workout. You just obviously have to scale it appropriately.
Right. So you've programmed the volume of GHDs, et cetera, for an individual that is going to go to quarterfinals. And if it's someone who's below that cut line, it's probably best to scale. Yeah. And I'm assuming you have those details.
Yeah. And it's not going to be toes to bar because then it's just as much of a bottleneck. Like if you're not doing 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 GHD, you're going to take forever to do toes to bar. And then you get bailed out by the time cap. You get time cap. Like, I know there's going to be a lot of people just standing at the rope because their hip flexors are gone.
Torched.
Right. So, and that the point is to torture hip flexors for rope climbs. That's the whole point.
Wow.
And then you have a 25-minute time cap. And that time cap's going to be hard. Like, I think I'll be around 20 minutes. So
yeah, that's a long time. It's a long workout. All right, I got a question for you, John, as a coach. When you have a compounding or interfering workout like that,
and I know you don't like them.
no, I do. I don't dislike them. I think they're really tough training designs. We've talked about that. I think they're very hard, but I think leading into competition, they're extremely necessary, right? But they're a test. Interfering in compounding workouts are always a test.
Yes.
Right. And it's like they're not a great training tool. They're like a preparation concept. Right. So anyways, so when you have a interfering rope climb workout like that with hip flexors, how do you advise your athletes to go about rope climbs? Like, are you
don't try to do a big, don't try to get it in 2 pulls. Like, if you're normally a 2 puller, but it's like, you got a really big jump and you have to cognizantly think what to do to get it in 2 pulls.
Combine 2 words there, but that was,
you understand what I'm saying, right?
Cognizant is a word.
Just,
I don't think that's what came out though.
I don't think, well,
y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Benefit of the doubt.
if you have to think to do 2 pulls with like a big jump and to get your feet next to your hands, blah, 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 then don't worry about it. Just short pull it up, accept the 3 rope climbs because it's not, or the 3 pulls, because it's not going to be there for women. Accept the 4 pulls because you're not going to have what you normally have. Now, if you're for women, if you're 2.5, then you can probably still do 3. It's just a full 3 instead of 2.5. For men, if you're 1.5, like the tall guys, you could probably still do it in 2. It's just going to be a full 2, right? They're not thinking about their jumping high and all that anyway, right? Because that's what I would just accept that we're going to have to from the jump.
Cool.
Why?
I was just wondering.
Okay. I feel like that was a test.
It was a test, but it's okay. You passed.
That was an easy test.
It's okay.
You'd be surprised, dude. A lot of people are always taught to always go for 2 because it's like kind of similar to the wall walk. It's like less reps, but I don't know. I think if my
after 150 GHDs, dude, there's no point.
Yeah,
like
your knees aren't moving. Your knees aren't moving. You know what I mean? Just get your foot locked and use your arms, especially on a.
I'll take you one better. Go watch Olivia Kersetter's rope.
That's what I was about to say.
In Atlas on the last workout, she short strokes the fire out of her pool, and that is that's a great person to look at as far as like what does he mean by that? Because she doesn't try to bring her legs up at all. She just accepts what it's going to be, and she's less fatigued coming off of it. It's not always the way, but when you are fatigued, it's that is the way.
I think it's always what's going to let you hesitate the least to get back on the rope, right? And obviously then, and exactly, and stay moving, right? Like when you have to sprint 5 to start, that's different. But when you're in the middle of the workout and you're debating about how fast you're about to get on the rope, when you know that the next rep is much easier, you're going to get back on the rope a lot faster, right? So
for me, like I'm always a 2 pull person. But if I'm just going to jump on the first one and not worry about it, and if I don't get there in 2, then this is how it's going to be. If I get there in 2, cool. But if I don't, cool. Like you just kind of adapt as you go.
Yep. Agreed. Cool. How's everyone's weekend? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to roll us into the next thing.
Right.
How was y'all's weekend? Mine was good. Calm.
JY, what'd you do?
I was super lazy this weekend.
Nice.
And like today was the day of we're getting it in gear. Like today is the start of we're training.
Okay, cool.
Today is the start of Operation 199, CJ.
What are we at right now?
204.
Oh, so 5 pounds.
That's a big shit.
But guys, this is a wall.
Okay, so getting less than 204 for you is challenging. Like getting to 204 is fine.
No, getting less than 200. I've gotten to 202 before, but like this is like malnourished, intermittent fasted, weighed at 11 o'clock and haven't eaten yet. I'm 204. So because
malnourished.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you just like reduce your Ovaltine intake, that will probably do the trick.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Drinking during the night is a big deal. But no.
Your drinking and my drinking are substantially different.
Yeah, CJ, how was your weekend?
Not like that. Woof.
The different kind of drinking.
I've got a game plan though, and I'm excited for it. Today was a really good training day.
Good. Well, I'm excited for you. Cool. I mean, to me, it doesn't sound like it's going to be like, it's just a matter of like, okay, I just pivot, right? Like my discipline on my nutrition is 1% greater consistently or whatever.
Right.
Probably move the needle for you.
Oh, I disagree, but I'm also trying to be like really, I'm trying to be fit. Like as fit as I can be.
For the open?
Yeah, I started lifting for the first time. Not for the open, but I started lifting for the first time.
He's got 7 weeks. He's looking at 7 weeks from now.
So quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I am weak.
You're weak relatively.
It is, but I am like.
Yeah.
Like if anything, I need to start getting it together for grid because
yeah.
I don't got what I had, and it'll
come back.
No, I'm not worried about it at
That's
all.
the best part about your specialty or anyone's specialty, right? Like I haven't done a burpee in 2 weeks, and I know that as soon as I start, I'll be fine, and I'll be able to hold whatever pace I want to hold.
No,
right?
I literally am just doing the same thing I had Gucci do, and I'll be if not 405, cleaning 395. Like I'll clean 310 and or snatch 310, and I'm back. But
cool.
I did front squats at 285 today, and it wasn't light. And I was like, what?
And for you, that should be light.
What is wrong with you? Claire, I front squatted 365 for 10. And 285 for 3 was not a great time.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just relative. I mean, I'm assuming anybody here already knows that strength is your jam, but it's important to notate that load for you specifically should be light, but for the rest of, the world, maybe it's still pretty good. Our chat keeps freezing, but I just need to tell Leslie that I saw her comment that was really sweet, and I just need to tell her that I saw that and thank you. That's all. Anyway, cool. Because I'm keeping an eye on it, but I can't pull it up because it's frozen here.
I know, it'll come back in a second.
Okay, how was your weekend, CJ?
It was good. I'm glad I'm glad we did it.
You got drunk?
It was a bachelor party, and so we definitely
John
went off the rails. Shame.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't feel bad for your hangover.
No, it's gone now. It was good. I had like a 97 sleep score last night.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. Nice. Yeah. My HRV has been steadily in the 60s and 70s, which is extremely low for me. And last night it was like 91. So like my Garmin's like, hey, you're 4 weeks below appropriate. I'm like, all right, I guess I got to try and pick it up because it's been a lot of late nights. Not drinking. That was just this past 3 days. There's just been a lot of late nights of work and early mornings of work. So no, but we, me and gym buddies went a bachelor party into the mountains and skied and snowboarded.
Ben, Carlos.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to throw anyone, but yes, Ben and Carlos.
Why does it matter?
I don't know. I mean, it's just like, it's something about me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to out anybody. They're just your buddies.
Yeah. but it was a good time. I'm glad it's there. I don't want to see a drop of alcohol for a hot minute. So we're good.
Yikes. Man,
it's good.
You guys put it on the internet. I don't feel sorry about that. You publicly it. So
that's true.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, and then mine was super low key. Period. The end. Low key.
Any updates with Jimmy?
Yes, publicly, not just yet, but yes, updates, Good updates. He has 3 shows this coming week, I think, or maybe like week and a half. He's going to be in 2 different countries for them. Yeah. So one of the things he's going to do, because you're into strength, Mark Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mark Henry was, for anybody who doesn't know, world's strongest man. And then he went to the WWE. He's a Hall of Famer there, and then bounced back and forth between those 2 things. And his son plays at the University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner. And anyway, so Jimmy's going to go do what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Just going to go do a show with him in Barbados.
You said that like you went to Oklahoma.
I'm from Oklahoma, and the deal is that I lived in Norman for 11 years, and like more people who are fans didn't actually go there than people who went there, at least locally. So no, I did not go to college there. I just served a lot of alcohol to college students for many years.
Okay,
there.
so it's still in ya.
I mean, I've
But-
spent some time.
Yeah.
I paid different dues. So yeah,
You you boomed and sooned.
I did do a lot. I mean, I didn't miss a home game for I don't even know how many years. I was like deep in the college football, whatever trenches.
Wait, hold
It was
on.
fun.
So you would have been, how old are you?
I'm almost. Well,
Are
I'm
you-
30. I'm 33.
Okay, so Sam Bradford's a little before you.
Uh huh.
You're on the tail end of Sam Bradford, man. Maybe.
Yeah. I kind of want to let you figure this
Baker
out.
Mayfield.
There you go.
Let's choose a mascot and nickname. Any
You
ideas?
guys have
How
never
about
seen this
Sooner?
guy?
Well, this is
It's
as fast
amazing.
as we can do it. Our state is shaped like a hatchet. How about the hatchets? Okay. Any good ideas? Cowboys. Too late. Oklahoma State already got that one. Oh, we got to go Indians. I mean, that's perfect. Yeah, Indians. Oh boy. No, can't say Indians. Well, this is 1890, so it's probably fine. Schooner, boomer, schooner, schooner, boomer, schooner, boomer, schooner, schooner, boomer, schooner. Is he having a stroke? Boomer, schooner. What's that? Could be the fight song. Okay, right now we need a mascot. Right, we'll do the song later. Sooner. I just said later. I think he means our nickname will be Sooners. Yeah, and we'll say Boomer Sooner. Why? It's something about people that settled in our land originally. Nobody will ever know or care. What about a mascot, like a frontiersman? Well, maybe somebody dresses up like in a horse costume. But a horse that stands up on 2 feet, has bangs like a middle schooler. And what will his name be? Well, we'll have two. Oh, let me guess. Boomer and Sooner. Yep. Oh, they can pull a schooner. A scooter? Schooner. Yeah, Boomer and Sooner will pull the Boomer schooner. The guys who are dressed up like horses.
Anyways, whenever I hear Boomer Sooner, this is the only thing I can think of. He did this for like every school in the past 2 years, and it's hilarious.
I love it. Yeah, that's great. That's nostalgia for me. That's about right. It's big culture there. I love it.
Mhm.
So
TJ, you're Miami, right?
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
And
My
then-
my school's very simple.
Mizzou
Mm-hmm.
Tigers.
It's like I don't even know.
Missouri Tigers. That's
Yep.
it.
So they're good, and then they'll figure it out. They'll be good again. They
We've
were
never been like.
good. Who'd you have?
actually
You
good.
had you almost like
We were almost good a couple times.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah,
we
you
got
were
beat-
Heisman U through my years, like while I
for
lived.
sure. Well,
there.
you're always Heisman U.
Yes.
it's just
yeah.
like
We were Heisman U or Oklahoma?
no Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Adrian Peterson's is my favorite running back there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay.
saying.
All right. Should we talk about CrossFit?
We
can
can,
talk
yeah.
about not CrossFit.
Do you know the
Yeah.
30 for 30 Oklahoma guy? He was going to be like the greatest running back ever, and then he wasn't.
Greatest running back? You're not talking about Johnny Football because he's
No.
quarterback.
He's back in the day, like the 80s, but like I'm talking like Bo Jackson type guy. He's like the greatest athlete that never was. That's when I want to say it's 30 for 30.
Michael Sam.
Marcus Dupree.
Not a clue.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I want to say the greatest
He
that
played-
never
but he
was, the
played
best
in
that
the
never
NFL.
was.
But he still played in the NFL, didn't he?
You said Marcus Dupree.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. He played in the NFL, but just weird circumstances and injuries kept him from being what he was. He's basically Bo Jackson without the fame.
He played in the NFL.
I understand that, but like he was like, no, this is the best running back ever. Like this is a Herschel Walker type running back, and you have no idea who he was, and
Gotcha.
that's
I wish
that's
the
why.
comments were up. This makes me sad.
Well, he's 61, so that was definitely a little bit before I started paying attention.
You would love that 30 for 30 player.
I bet. Yeah. I mean, that's like one of the only types of shows that Jimmy will watch too, like sports documentary stuff.
Dude, Michael Sam, so when I was a freshman, he was a senior and had like the best year ever.
Mhm.
And that's when we went to the SEC championship. And if we won, we went to the national championship. Well,
Yeah.
we lost to Auburn. Auburn won the national championship and lost to Florida State. But that's as close as we've ever been to making a national
Was
championship.
that the Jameis year? So that was
Yes, that was the Jameis year.
like 11,
No, 13.
13. Okay.
13, 14 around there.
Yeah, that's right. 11
But
was Cam Newton.
I did, man. I was like, dude, Michael Sam is the best. And then he it was very awkward. I'm like, well, that sucks. And then they made it a whole thing, and then he sucked at football.
That's funny. All right, CrossFit.
Sorry.
Yeah, CrossFit.
I'm reading the comments.
Cool.
That's why.
I know.
You're good.
It's hard
Yeah,
to keep
sorry.
track.
They occasionally populate and then it takes forever for them to do it again. So quickly, they on the Boys Interrupted show, they were talking about,
Nothing.
Did you say gay?
I said they.
Oh, they were talking about
Gay.
their open workouts. What is happening?
What are we doing?
All right.
We're talking about the
Open
boys,
punishments,
right?
And I was
Okay.
just curious if you guys, what would you weigh in and have them do? So
But-
I asked ChatGPT.
I think the loser of 26.1 has to be in a dog cage for 2 hours in the middle of a corner, like a populated corner of their town, and they cannot get out for 2 hours.
Dude, John went like straight weird. I'm for it. Like I'm all for like a really weird punishment,
Yeah.
but that's weird shit. I thought about this. That was really out there, dude.
I wonder if any of them would be willing.
Let's
to
go
do
big.
that.
Absolutely not.
Let's
I
go
mean-
big,
Absolutely
man.
not.
I definitely did think about some different ones that would require like some level of public humiliation, but you just for fun. That one's a little bit more intense.
Has to go to the sperm clinic and donate sperm, and then say
Sperm
that,
clinic's always funny.
yeah, but with the letter of they're allowed to contact you.
They
when
can
they're
reach out at 18.
Yeah, they can reach out at 18.
That has just like really big repercussions. Like they may as well get a tattoo like on their head.
Claire, I mean, are we going big or not, Claire? Are we?
Dude, I
That is
like-
big. That is
like a
you
neck tat.
just
I like
procreated.
a
That's
neck
big.
tat. I like a neck tat. That
Okay,
says
so they get a neck tat.
regrets.
Man, we
I-
really
regrets.
I think a neck
You're
tattoo
putting them
is
in a
worse.
dog cage in a public location and making them get a neck tat or
I think a
make
neck-
babies that they have to communicate
Ooh,
with. The baby is 18.
ooh, I got one
These are
that's
wild.
I have one that's playful.
This was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I have
That
one
would be hard. That actually would be good. That'd be super relevant to right now. That's a good one. Clock cutter, that's a good one.
Mhm.
What if you had to go through a drive-through with a shock collar on, and then the other person like can shock you whenever they want to, and you got to do the whole. You got to order, get your food. and
The
all
shot
this
collar
stuff.
thing is funny. Maybe like not through the drive-through, like something like even more. I don't know, more like longer. It's like something that's like
Okay.
like a.
You
I
can't
don't
just
know.
Walking
shock the
around the
fire.
mall.
You can't
Walking
shock
around
the
the mall.
fire out of them though. Like you got to like it
Yeah.
has to be like okay.
Also,
right?
if they are in the driver's seat, we want to just like be cautious about them. You know what I mean?
Just
Like,
Claire, stop.
Claire, stop it. We're not about
we're,
safety.
we're not
here.
we're not worried about safety right
This
now.
isn't called
All
safe
right.
prep. Okay.
well,
Sa-
the one that ChatGPT came up with a few, but the one that made me giggle was that they have to do a John style diet and they could do it for like a week.
That was on
What did-
ChatGPT.
What
What did you put into
Literally.
ChatGPT?
No joke. Well, it learns me, and I've talked to it a lot about you guys.
John's
thanks
diet.
to-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely told it about John's diet for sure. So it said that the loser must, and it said a full day, but I think like let's drag this out for like a week. Eat only chicken nuggets and Ovaltine. No vegetables. No
I don't
nothing.
think that's a bad punishment.
Right, but that's your life. So of course you don't. It's a bad
No, it
punishment.
would be really funny for them.
If
though.
you did that to me, I would be pissed.
I'm saying it would be really funny for them.
I think a
Sure.
good one is
That's
like
good.
making and serving them like a high class dinner. So like they got to cook them steak, they got to like put on the outfit, like be
Oh,
their
and
waiter,
serve them.
be their waiter, but all of them, and you got to make food for the entire. Like that's like the last place has to do it. Like last place punishment for fantasy.
Or the punishment could be something that has to be done at one of the competitions, because then that would also be like the punishment carries over to something. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you couldn't do that to one another at the games because that would be
Yeah,
a bit
the
much.
Games is too much.
Right.
But
So it would
bro,
need to be something else. But like force
WWFP.
one of them like has
WFP.
to, carry the other's bags or say yes to whatever they ask while they're in the warm-up area for the whole competition. Or like, I mean, I don't know.
See, I want
Wodapalooza.
something way more like public.
Yeah, Wodapalooza would be fun.
I think. What about a gallon of milk?
Oh, the gallon of milk challenge is. I don't think I mean it's always a good one because whoever does it is going to throw up. That's
Wait,
just how it works.
Wadapalooza would be good because they would do the open workout there and then just the remainder of the time there.
Yeah, you would know.
Right, you'd know
pretty much
immediately. And then
Mhm.
it would just be whoever on the first run. So if they want to redo, that's their journey. I don't think any of them really do anyway. So, right? Do
Yeah,
they
not
redo?
really.
Not often. So yeah, they would have their one and done. Whoever lost right then and there, boom, the rest of the weekend, here's your punishment. And it's in person.
Was that a thought?
I don't know what that was. John, are you okay? Are you glitching?
Are you thinking? Yeah. It looked like you were about to say something or that you were like priming your brain for something too.
I
Good?
think a mixture of both things were happening.
Okay.
What if you had to take a flight to a WNBA basketball game and then fly back, and you're not allowed to pick Caitlin Clark? You have to pick a different one.
That was we saw that somewhere. That was on sports somewhere.
I know. I
That
was trying to get it right.
It was like, would you rather?
You have to fly, and then you can't do anything. You can't go out or anything. You just fly, watch the game, and then fly back, and that's it.
Yeah. So that group, everyone but the winner. No. Everyone, including the winner, all have a punishment. So like people try to get like third, and
It's
so
beautiful.
They set the punishment on 10 people. There's 10 punishments, and so like some of them are worse, right? Like 10th isn't the worst punishment. It's like 6th or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then it was very, very interesting. But that was one of them. They were all extremely creative. We'll have to find it for the next time we go over it.
second place was like you have to get hired at Burger King and work a shift.
Work a shift.
And you're not allowed to, I don't know, do anything until you're done with the shift.
You got to get hired. You got to submit a resume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we've run the gamut. We've really given them a lot of I'm sure that they're all keenly listening to this.
Getting hired at a fast food restaurant and working a shift is fucking hilarious.
That is pretty good. Yeah. That's an experience. My brain did another one that I'm not going to share because I'm just not going to do that. But when you said fly to a basketball WNBA game, it made me think of something different that if we want to remember it later. Anyway,
Okay.
it would be funny, but it's mildly political, and we're just not going to go there because it's not an opinion. It's just something that
you're good.
went there, and it was
anti-politics.
Funny in my mind. It's
Claire,
not.
let's cut it. Claire, move on. Claire, we're done.
I didn't state any opinion with it.
We're done.
It would just be a punishment having to exist in that realm. Anyway, all right, moving on.
By the way, I don't want anybody to get offended. I love women's basketball. Me and Abby Grace have consumed more women's
lots
basketball
of women
than
basketball.
Fat sick story, Claire. You're welcome for nothing.
That's when Claire is almost a little not super positive. Everything's joyfully. That's like snarky, sarcastic Claire coming out. That doesn't come out on the podcast.
Yeah, she comes out sometimes.
The Waffle House
apologizes for herself.
Yeah. I sat in a Waffle House.
They would all say yes to that. They would say yes to that one.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the Waffle House one?
You just sit in a Waffle House for 24 hours.
Every waffle you eat takes an hour off.
Oh, dude, I'd only be there
No. That you can't do that. Yeah, you have to stay in there for at least 24 hours.
It's a big waffle.
Still, no.
It is big. I would crush that. I'd be out of there in 6 hours for
Can't
sure.
leave. Yeah.
I'd eat 18 waffles without blinking a fucking eye.
John, so you wouldn't be able to do that?
I don't know.
Are waffles not a part of your diet?
No. I could eat waffle. I just thought they were big waffles.
They are big, but I could crush, dude.
Like 2 or 3 and you're done. That's what I thought.
No, they need to stay.
All right.
Yeah, they got to stay. Okay. Well, there's some ideas to add to the bank.
Perfect. So Justin, because you're watching, just put it in the bank, okay?
Does Justin watch?
No.
Oh.
No, but hey, Dallin came on recently.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't know where he was, but he was here.
I said, don't you forget it. Which, by the way, the content that he puts out on his YouTube channel is so good. And
he's good.
Corinne's, I always want to call her Corinne's editing is She's
Yeah,
crushing it.
he's making a big push for like social media athlete
Like
of the
more
year.
mainstreamy stuff. Yeah.
Well,
That award
like-
that Peter put out.
Well, he's the only
Say
one
what?
that puts time into like just like not just
Creativity.
being an athlete,
Yeah.
right? And like life in the day or training, blah blah blah. I was annoyed at his worst athletes to compete with until he totally threw someone under the fucking bus, Austin, and I was so excited for it. And I was like, hell yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Like he was just like really polite.
Yeah, I don't know what their deal is with Austin. I don't know if they like genuinely don't like him. I know Colton does not like them, but I don't know if they don't like Austin.
Or is it just Jason? Does it Colton just not like Jason and Dallin? Well, I know him and Dallin.
How legitimate is that dislike as well? Because I'm sure you guys saw his like, I don't know what you did to make the wrath on you this whatever. In
He's just playing the part on that,
right? And that was funny. But if there's actual animosity there, that's a different level of.
I don't. He's blocked them.
Colton has blocked them.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Or unfollowed them. If I'm making up a beef, I'm sorry, guys. But
no, it's perfect. We love starting rumors on this show.
I genuinely thought that he didn't like them. Like did y'all hear the insufferable comment?
Oh, that was like after Crash. You mean?
Yeah, no, that was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. But Jason was like, "What's your problem, Colton?" And then he goes, "You're insufferable." And like as straight faced as you can be. And I mean, it was really funny. But
I love that.
So I don't know if it's real or not. I really don't. But it appears that he does not like them.
That also reminds me that CJ got his question on the Week in Review answered. He asked Dave who would win in a fight, and Dave just did not flinch and immediately said James Sprague hands down and like moved along. That was it. It was a very brief response. There was no description. It was just, this is not a question, and that moved on.
I agree.
It was funny. Yeah. So then do we want to start with the very tail end of as far as pulling clips up, do we want to start with the tail end of the conversation between Rich and crew and Will Morad today? The very last piece?
Just like the last 3 seconds?
I mean, it's like the last like 10 to 15 seconds, but yeah.
Is it? Did it even get that far?
I think it's like the last 8
I sent the timestamp.
Shut up.
1:10:14. Go to 1:10:14.
Oh, that's 23 seconds.
I'm over you right now.
Who, John?
Yeah, John.
No, you Claire. He's over.
Possible. We're actual coworkers now. I'm sure occasionally I'll have the opportunity to frustrate him. Like when he's on his boys trip and I'm like, hey, sorry, someone's in this chat needing you.
No.
Okay, bye.
No one else can do it. That's okay. It's all right. Here we go. Ready?
Not planned.
Well,
that was not planned by me at all.
These are redundancies, coach.
Yeah, sorry. That was not planned. And you know it wasn't.
No, but I was happy.
Yeah.
It was a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But together
for
was
me.
hard.
It wasn't good for me.
All right. Anything else for Will? Took it like a champ.
That was great.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure in the comments I'm sure this is going to get clipped up a bunch too.
I can't wait for
It's
the
going to make its
clips.
rounds. So
Yeah.
get ready. Okay, anything, Scott?
Nothing.
All right. Peace.
See you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What he said and his expression there led me to believe that he does think that the clipping and so on is fun.
Yeah, he loves it. He's eating it up. He likes being the top. I mean, you can't decide to start a live golf in CrossFit and not want to be the center of attention. Like, I mean.
So, but
Gotta
he's
be a little
never
bit of
publicly expressed that. Like, even if say that that's true, he's never said or done anything that alludes to that we're aware of, right? Like you've made that assumption, but that's as far as that goes. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, probably. But I mean, this is like the only the second podcast that he's been on that asks any questions that's not funded and like by WFP. What other podcasts has he been on?
He's been on Coffee Pods and Wads.
Yeah. Okay. And Peter asked some of those questions, and
Peter's a great interview.
He didn't really have any answers.
right. He definitely had more answers this time, but I do agree with the chat that I think Rich and Angelo just sort of, they were really nice and they didn't push back a lot on anything. I mean, I felt, we can pull up some of the other things. But I felt like he, just in the podcast, I feel like Will said some things that were just kind of outlandish, right? They mentioned having some sort of all-inclusive competition during the events. And he's like, well, we're doing that. I can't control what other the events are doing, right? And they're talking about Project One, right? Which is just a High Rocks event that's there. And so he was pretty snarky, and I don't know. He certainly seemed to say we're doing it the best way, and I can't control what everyone else is doing. He said that more than once throughout the show too, which I thought was pretty interesting. Yeah, Grant, calm down.
Yeah, I wish that we could pull up
Sorry guys.
the chat, because Keeping It Real is losing his marbles.
I guess I should.
Funny. And
Can I reach out to StreamYard? Probably.
Jeremy,
right?
I mean, at this point, yeah, because this is like the 4th show that this has happened on. And if there's a way, if I can reach out, then I guess I have access. So do you want me to do that? Yeah, I guess probably so.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
There it is. Nope, just kidding.
Jeremy said up above, he said it's implied in reference to him enjoying being a villain character or whatever we want to call it. And I don't know, JY, I just found it interesting that we got to observe him saying that in that manner and be like, oh, because usually it's just radio silence in response to any and all of that stuff and no acknowledgement if I'm seeing everything I think I'm seeing. So this seemed to be some version of acknowledgement of it, and even like this is fun. I'm having fun with this.
Well,
JY? Oh,
Yeah,
and CJ.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion about Will. I feel like I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but it's just so much word speak every single time.
Word speak's my favorite term.
He's on anything that I just don't care. I see him, and CJ, you feel free to cut me off whenever you want to. I see him as a politician type figure where I just think it's a bunch of nonsense. He's got this thing. He doesn't, maybe he's having fun with it, but he also won't go on certain shows. You know what I mean? So he's not having too much fun, or he would be playing it up, or And what's funny is every interaction I've had with Jason Ansley has been a positive one. And even
have you had any with Will, actually?
Me personally, no. But
Okay.
Tyler has, and Spin has.
Sure.
Not very, very little. So don't take that. People don't take that and run with it. But I'm sure Sevon has. I don't know. Like he just wants to, he beats to his own drum. Cool. I don't really care to give him the time of day. And I don't know him at all. Like maybe he's awesome.
Yeah.
But
I don't know him either. I don't have an opinion personally. That's not, I just
don't care to give it the time of day. And I'm not even talking about WFP. I'm talking about him individually. Because again, every conversation I've had with Jason Ansley, and I could be on the I want WFP to fail train. And he would be like we would have a straight up conversation with straight answers. This is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. This was the thought process. Was it the best way? Maybe not, but this is why we did it. Right. And you could see why we did that. I'm like, I gotcha. Right. I get none of that with Will. It's like it's the game. It's like us and Rogue and then the games. Right. And if you actually think that, then you're retarded.
I agree. Well, I think you have to think it because that's his thing, right? So I will defend him in that. Like it is his thing, and their goal is to. He said their goal is to, their North Star is to have sport and competition, right, or whatever it was in athletes. And so, they made a good point there that all these things in a vacuum are not too much, right? And it's not his job to control the athletes or tell the athletes where to compete and how much to compete. He just wanted to give them more opportunity to compete, and that's fine. I think that's fine. I think that is where it is. But obviously there is a ton of overlap for season. Like, you would have been better off to try to push it in overlap Rogue, in overlap Wadapalooza, in overlap, I don't know, Dubai, whatever other big Crash, you know what I mean? Like, put it in the fall, give them an opportunity to do it then and see what it is. But I do agree with Renata. They didn't ask any hard, we don't have to like hammer on Will. They didn't ask any hard questions. They didn't ask like how you guys are making money. They're like, oh, we're going to do age groups and all of this stuff. And we all saw the leaderboards and how there's one heat for every division. Right. And so, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I would imagine they didn't ask about where the funds are coming from because maybe they don't care. Like, maybe they,
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely think they attempted to push. And I think also if we take it to the 32-minute mark next, because I thought it was interesting that Will chose to use the word, there's a bunch of dogma in the space. And yet again, this isn't like, I don't know him. This isn't me being I'm just trying to understand what is being said.
Did you pull that up, Joe or John?
I did.
What?
This is just a funny statement. He promoted WFP about as well as Matt promoted CrossFit Games. And so, here, we'll hit play.
I don't know how you do that, but
Well, that's
like
the
they
thing.
do in
Pull it back
amateurs.
up
Well, I
on
think
the
it's like
screen.
everybody
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
competing in WFP is training in a CrossFit gym. So there's not a disconnect there. Like, there's a bunch of people doing WFP qualifiers at my gym last year.
They're not doing Orange Theory and HIIT and all that. They're doing CrossFit.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
whatever. Goodness gracious. There's a whole lot of dogma in the fitness space. But yeah, like they support the people, right? The methodology, whatever you want to call it. Like, we were doing CrossFit probably before it was called CrossFit.
Yeah.
Like, growing up at IMG, when I went to high school there, we were doing a lot of mixed like training.
Yep.
So, they talk about early of like, he just can't say the word CrossFit because of paying and the legal stuff behind it. And he certainly does try to make it seem like it's better than the CrossFit season regularly, and that people are doing something sort of different, but not different, and kind of like walking it back that it's not CrossFit, it's just mixed training, and that it's not the like, oh, CrossFit just kind of took the name. That's just kind of how I got that and what I took from that. Also, not a crazy statement. I don't think Will was an elite athlete, but IMG is like pretty much.
I don't think it was IMG when he was there, like what it is now.
Yeah, it was. He's my age,
but it's not what it is now. Like,
yes,
I understand what you're saying. It was created for that.
Is this the college that he went to?
No, it's a high school.
Basically ran like a college, though. I think it's harder to go to IMG now than it was then, is what I'm saying.
No. Anyways, I mean, I think you can pay your way there. I know people that were my age that went to IMG, and I'm Will's age. So, and they were elite athletes, 5-star athletes. Anyways,
what was he elite at? Soccer?
I don't know, but I mean, but you can pay. You can certainly be a non-athlete at IMG. Like, you can be an athlete and pay your way there.
I'm
like,
sure he was an athlete, though.
So, dogma definition.
Define it.
Something held as an established opinion, especially a definite authoritative tenet, or a point of view or tenet put forth as authoritative without adequate grounds.
Right. So basically saying that CrossFit took all of the things of mixed modality training and called it CrossFit, and it's not. He doesn't believe that, like, well, we've been doing this forever, but it's sort of, they just took the name, right? They can't control all of it.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Right. Pretty much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's what it's like. You don't own this, is what it sounds like he's saying. Like, you think you do, but you don't.
Right. But they do. So anyways, he was pretty cocky on there. Is there any other clips that we want to pull up?
Has he ever not been?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think as an athlete he was at all.
No, yeah, I agree.
No idea.
I agree, but like,
that's the only
in
thing that we
every
know.
interview you've heard of him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I don't blame him for it. If I was in his state, and so there's a lot of statements in the comments that are saying that, like, privilege, and so whether he was or not as a kid or anything, right now he is definitely a rich kid with privilege, right? Because he got a lot of money and decided to start a thing without a lot of consequence,
Yeah.
right?
I
And
mean,
so,
well, I don't know. The consequence is all of the public. What I mean,
okay,
and
sure.
realistically, there's probably a decent amount of work that goes into this thing that he is choosing to do.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
But
not like he's like not doing
okay,
anything.
consequence. I think of consequences like I got a $15 million loan, and then I can lose all of my life savings and all of my, like, you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah,
doesn't seem
those
like
types of
that's on the table, right? And so,
I'm just not going to be quick to judge the individual because there's always more to a human than we know about.
And I don't know
sure.
him at all. Like,
Yeah.
so every opinion is just from observation.
I don't know.
But-
And CJ, I mean, that's what we are speculating. So yes, I just am trying to understand what he's saying. But as far as like, I don't know. I mean, even if he didn't have like, so say someone grew up in a privileged environment, like monetarily or whatever, like there are so many struggles that can happen in that human's life that have nothing to do with financial struggle. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
I'm not
agreed.
saying he has or hasn't. It's just, we don't know.
I agree. And so I think just in this specific thing and the way he acts the way that it does, I mean, it's like, hey, we're going to try this thing. And if it doesn't work out, I'll go back to doing whatever I was doing before, which he coaches. And he made enough money to live as an athlete, right? Obviously he's very fit and he could probably go back to competing, and so, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He seemed maybe more pretentious in this, but I do think they kind of pussyfooted around the hard things, and I don't think they pushed that hard. It would be nice to know, like, hey, are you guys profitable? Like, I just wanted someone to ask them that, like, how are you going to make money, right? Because we know that these things make money in two ways. They either make money by views and sponsorships, which you're getting some sponsorships from what we've heard, but we know the views aren't bringing in that many people to the stand, not enough to fund a multi-million-dollar event, right? Or you have enough people participating in the event that it pays for everything, right? 2,000 members or 2,000 participants and athletes signing up, like Beach Brawls or Fittest of the Coast or Wadapalooza. That's how they make their money. I mean, Wadapalooza makes their money in a lot of ways, but people paying $500 a ticket to be an athlete there, that's where a lot of money is made, right? And we know they're not doing that. So how are they making their money? That's what I really want to know.
Okay. So that would be your question. John, I mean, I guess that you don't even seem like you care to engage in conversation. So maybe it's kind of a moot point. But if you were to be able to ask him, well, if like, do you have anything that you are curious about with the WFP that you wish that would be asked directly to Will Morad?
I mean, I probably would say, are you concerned with all of the names withdrawing? And what does that look like for the future? Or do you see WFP as kind of a minor league to the CrossFit Games and like an opportunity for the Chris Ibars of the world to make money and not the fittest people in the world? Or like the tier down from the fittest people in the world? Not that Chris Ibar is one of the fittest people, but top 10. Because
sure.
There's
he's on the bottom of the tier. He's the top of the he's the top of the
you get what I'm
tier.
saying, because there is an alarming amount of withdrawals from people who were in last year that are at the top of the food chain in the CrossFit sport or the fitness sport.
And what he said on that podcast, by the way, he said that he believes it's around 70% of the people that were offered the contract have accepted, and roughly 30%.
Okay.
So that was
do you
not
believe
like
or do you know? Because as the CEO of this freaking company, you should know every number exactly.
Right. There's only 40. There's only 40 contracts, right? It's not like
there's
400.
40 contract. You think?
Right.
Yes, that's.
I'm not asking you what you think. What do you know? And then if the answer is I don't know, then you need to be better at what you do. I believe 70%. I believe that WFP is going to be better than the CrossFit Games. That's what he said. Is it? From Ryan's standpoint, I don't think so. I could say I believe in Jesus, and how many people will tell me that's not real, right? I believe that the sky is red. What are you gonna tell me, Claire?
I believe that the sky is blue.
Right? Like, what the freak does that mean? Like, tell
I
me,
understand.
like,
And
you think 70%, then say 70% of the people have signed their contracts, and I'd be like, of those 70%, how many were in the top 10 of the CrossFit Games last year? And then if he goes, I don't know, then do better.
so, and he referenced that 70% number. And it's, assuming that what I was hearing is that I'm getting it correct, it was a yes, and I believe roughly percentage. We have Kipping in the comments saying 13 of the 20 are out. I don't know. I haven't been paying close attention to those numbers at all. I guess this conversation shed light on some different, like, to me, the dogma thing gave me some sort of insight into his like perspective on CrossFit's ownership of the methodology, right? And just kind of thinking it's dogmatic. And then also the enjoyment of the, maybe we'll just call it villain character, whatever we want to say, or that people kind of have a feeding frenzy with the different social media things. I don't know. So to me, it was just like, oh, these are just interesting things getting to hear from him, but I don't know.
Like that's the question that I would want to ask is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Right.
If
All right, Claire, what's your question?
As it stands right now, just his honest opinion about relationship with CrossFit, like why give us more help us understand more clearly why you currently don't have a working relationship there and don't seem to desire one. Do you desire one, or is that a no? And if
why
it's
not?
a no, then just
Yeah.
tell us what, like, help us understand that. So not so that then I can say that my opinion is the right one, because I don't believe that that's just true at all. But I think that there's been so much navigating around those types of things. And so those would be my questions. And maybe those have been answered more clearly and I've missed out on that. But
so I think the answer, so we just said 3 questions of varying different topics.
yeah.
And I think we would get history would tell us that we would get a word speak answer for all 3 of those things. And that's why, like, I don't care to give it attention, because
Sure.
he doesn't answer things straight up. Now, and the thing that makes me the most irritated, and this is why I don't give it the time of day, because I get worked up and I don't care about it, but then I'll get worked up about it, is that if I ask Jason Ansley these things, I'll get a straight answer for all 3 questions.
Yeah,
And
that would be great. And then
it might not even be what I want, what I think is a good answer, but he'd be like, honestly, man, I don't know, but we're going to make the best of it. Like, that would be a better answer than what we will get from Will. And that it's irritating that those 2 people are in the same company, in the same sphere, trying to make the same thing happen. And one gets all the attention and the other, in my opinion, saves the freaking day.
and he's starting to get more attention. Would you agree that he's seeming to get a little bit more screen time from different media outlets in the space?
Sure. And I don't even care like that. That's the thing. Like, I'm not saying he deserves all the credit and Will doesn't deserve any of it. I just think Will doesn't do anything
On media platforms.
No.
Oh.
Period.
He writes the workouts.
And
That's what they say.
if that's not true, then say exactly what you do. Not word speak, exactly what you do. And if it's like, I put all these people in charge, I don't have to do these things that you're talking about because I delegated all these things to these people, I would accept that answer. I bet you I don't get that answer. How much you want to bet I get an answer that's the most confusing thing in the world that nobody can decipher? How much do you want to bet? I know this is coming like an attack at you. I'm sorry.
No. That's okay. Ask the question again. No, Kipping just donated there. It just populated, so we can finally pull it up. Ask your question.
You hear what I'm saying, though? How much do you want to bet the answer to that question would be super confusing and not direct, and nobody would know how to decipher it?
Based on what we've seen so far, I feel confident that that's how that would go.
That's my biggest irritation, and
But maybe it
with
wouldn't.
Will Morad, and why, like, I don't care to give it attention.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's change topics. I agree. Oh, whoops, wrong thing.
Yeah. Get
I mean,
Jason.
we can pull that up.
Get that off
Natty-
of here,
Nat-
dude. What are we
Natty
doing?
or not? Natty or not?
Hi, friend. What?
I mean, Will's pretty yoked. Natty
Oh.
or not?
Natty, I don't know.
Listen, I don't like all of Clock Cutter's comments. Sometimes I think they're pretty uncreative. No, not mean, but just not creative. This was a pretty good one.
Oh, say speak.
I think so. I think it was pretty good.
Okay, let's pull up good things. Jason Ansley needs to be
Thanks,
running
Grant.
the WFP period if they know what's good. Maybe he is. I mean, he's a competition director that's like
Yeah,
does
Monster
that
Day's
at a
pretty
very, very
successful.
high, clearly executes at a high level. So he is already, sounds like.
Yep.
In many ways.
And I don't want this to come across like I'm so pro Jason Ansley and so anti Will Moore. And I know it is. I want what I get from Jason. I want that from Will.
Yeah. Right. Clarity. Honesty.
Yeah, or just legible. Like just like let me just understand what you're saying. Like just like something generally concrete as an answer.
Just be a person.
All right. Okay. All right. On to the next. So, podcast went on. I mean, they just kind of bounced around. It didn't really get into a lot of depth. And
No, those were the
yeah.
two main takeaways for me. Those timestamps that we pulled up. You know, making the dogma comment, and then that little personality thing there at the end. I know I've got a notation for another marker, but we might as well just move on. I feel like we've spent enough time here.
I'm sorry. I feel like I ruined that. You had like
No, it's great.
no, you didn't ruin it. I wanted to address a couple of things that I felt like had some clarity, even if they were muddy in presentation. I feel like I was able to understand something from them, maybe, and then just see. Like CJ, you seem to want to know the monetary thing, which is the common thing that a lot of people want to know, and we just don't. Those questions do get asked and not answered quite a bit over the last year. And then anyway, yeah. So just be interesting to get clarity on those things. Okay. Other things.
What else you got?
Do you want to go to what I sent you guys? There's a couple things. One of them was about strength development, and I thought that'd be an interesting thing to talk about with you two.
Yeah, let's do both of them.
Okay. Yeah, you saw them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said one of them twice, right?
Well, I don't know. I may have sent 3. I've sent a few things to you guys. Like one of them, I did send you guys the post. This was a few days ago, but from, her name is Nikki Brazier. Her little post for coming back to the open.
Oh,
but that was a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the strength development one, I sent one of Clydesdale's clips. I don't think I sent the last one that was like the.
Or just pull them up. Let's
Which one are we going over? Known and knowable or the strength?
Oh no, well just
Oh yeah, the known and knowable one will be good too. I forgot.
Pull stuff up.
Yeah, just start going.
Cool. All right.
I forget what I sent.
All right.
I can start sending things in that format if that works for you guys.
Yeah, my computer like doesn't get text message anymore. So like if you put it in text, like I have to take it from the phone and then send it back to myself. So okay.
I'm gonna send you a couple more that I think I didn't send in that format. I do want to send
High
you.
Rocks open. High Rocks. Real quick. So did you see the scores from this, John?
Yes.
Also, did you see the prize purse at Crucible? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was high.
$522,000.
Yeah,
Total.
that was pretty wild.
So what happens when you have a chic? It's like a weekend
Yeah, it's just
night.
like a one-off thing. Probably won't be like.
Did you the winning watts was like what 380?
366. It was
Which-
way lower. Than
Which
I
is
thought it
like
would be.
weirdly low because they've done a lot of those guys did the test with Dubai and it was higher, right?
Yeah, it was. No, there were guys that were 390. I don't think anybody hit 400, but
No,
they were on
not even
damper
close.
10. They were on damper 10 at Dubai. Like they made them do it on damper 10.
Right.
And no, yeah, it was very weird. I wanted like
That's what I thought.
It felt like it was calibrated differently.
Right.
Roman being 366 is very surprising
Because they put the meters up there and like that's only a 12. That's a whatever it was. It was a 140
40.
like a 152 pace, like or 148 pace. Like it wasn't fast.
No, it's faster than that.
It was 1,200 cows an hour because they were
360 is faster than 150. It's faster than 1,200.
all right. I believe you. It wasn't as fast. We've talked about Jason,
Yeah, Jason's
holding.
was 420.
right, which is insane.
But Roman, you can't tell me he's 60 off of that.
Yeah, 60 is a huge number.
No, it was surprising. It was surprising.
Yeah.
It almost made me go do it on a bike erg and post it.
Okay. All right. So I think you sent us open tracking, right?
Yeah,
Claire?
his daily tracking.
Oh, it's not his daily tracking. This was like once every 3 weeks now. But
Right.
he's
It's not
Right.
quite-
Well,
Yeah.
it's in his
Ideally.
story. I think he's posting it in his story, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't really know.
So we're at 94. This is today? 10
I
hours
believe
ago?
so. I believe so.
Vicky sent me a different number,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was a little bit lower. But I assume
well,
this is
No, the one that's most recent, it says 17 days out. I think that today, 97,546. There you
Okay.
go.
all right, cool.
Mhm.
38% year over year. Guys, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's not what he posted.
What do you mean?
He posted it's lower than so and so, like 23, 24, 22 years.
If you look at the bottom, then it says previous years include adaptive open and by wheel wad. 2024 open registration started 6 to 7 days out before the dates for 25 and 26 open. 2023 registration started in oh, sorry. I guess that's not the part.
November.
But
Yeah.
he
There's no
definitely
registration.
did make reference. Where is that? Because he did make reference to.
You sent it in the thing. Like that's like I didn't get this one. I got what you sent.
Yeah, I know.
And-
Whenever I click on it, it doesn't pull up.
That one right there.
Cute.
Yeah, but then it goes to this. I don't even know where. Maybe it's because it's too far out. Oh, this one. Oh,
Well, just stay on the one on your Instagram then. Just stay on that. Yeah, right
This?
there. Yeah. You zoom in.
that's what. No, it won't play until I click it.
Okay.
I
No
don't
worries.
know what's happening.
It says at 17 days out, it was all big. Okay.
Yeah.
At 17 days out, 22, 23, 24 open had surpassed 100,000 registrations. And
Got it.
2026 has not surpassed 100,000 registrations. It's basically like trying to make it negative.
Inside out compliment.
Yeah, here I can.
No, it's not even an inside out compliment. It's just, it's lower than all these years. It's
I'm gonna
higher
take
than 2025, but lower than
Right.
those three.
Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot of it and then send it in the chat. See if you can just pull that up directly.
It's crazy how much he hates
Sorry.
CrossFit. Like,
I don't understand. I don't
it doesn't
understand
make
why
sense. It does not make sense.
Like, yeah, I just don't understand why people. Yeah.
Either way, we are, I mean, like one of the things I was just genuinely looking for the data on like, where are we? And so to see that I just sent it again, it's just a screenshot. So hopefully you can actually pull that up. It's in the Instagram DM. But we're just shy of 100K.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, which is
Well,
great.
I mean, I look at it like in 2022, we're 5,000 off of 2022,
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
It's very good. Cool.
Right.
This is great. Here we go. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. He's
We're there.
he's just
Well,
I
2022 was bigger than 20 it had to grow, and 23 and 24 were both bigger overall, but I think 24 started way earlier. And so, but either way, I mean, I think we're all you can do is desire to be better than the year before. And so,
yeah, those little
Mm-hmm.
I mean-
numbers can you see those on the screen? I can read them. I've
you
got
can't
them.
see them, but 22 was 102,000.
513. Yeah.
Okay, 23 was 116,000. 24 was 135,000. 25 was 70,000. There we go. CJ's got it.
I'm working on it.
And then, but his big wording is that 17 days out, these 3 years were over 100,000, and we're not there for 2026. It's
Yeah.
not that we're 30% higher than last year.
Mhm.
It's just, I don't understand why
It's almost
he's
40%.
so negative.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
He's not even like, nobody's even like against him.
The presentation on the data is great.
It's nice. It looks nice.
Mhm.
I agree. Sorry, he can keep posting it. Gives me the numbers, means I don't have to go look for it.
Yeah. So then the other thing I posted in that group chat, if you wanted to snag that, that's the strength development thing that I thought you guys might enjoy.
All right, we'll talk about some other stuff. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah, we can do this one. I have an opinion on it.
I haven't
Oh,
watched
good.
it yet. I haven't watched it yet.
Up to a top single, then back off and do some lighter strength sets that really focus on good quality of movement where you can get good bar speed and still produce a lot of force. Use heavy enough weights you can actually get stronger, but not so much so that you're making every single session a marathon and grinder session where you just don't get much strength. You want your squats to transfer to your snatch and clean and jerk, not just be an exercise in brutality. Stop doing grindy, heavy, slow squats and instead do this. Work up to a top single, then back off and do some lighter strength sets.
Okay.
John,
I have an opinion, but John, go ahead. You can go first.
I have experience to share, not my own.
I think anything can work with the right amount of intensity.
Love it.
I don't think one way is the way. I think the Bulgarians who have had way more successful lifters. I know Max Aida, however you say it, is a very successful in his field, but I know about 23 Bulgarians that do the exact opposite of this, and they are stronger than him, and they have more success than him. Does that mean their way is the way? No, but literally the exact opposite. So like I don't like it when people are like, stop doing this.
Right.
This is the best thing. And like you can say like, I think my thing is great and I can make you great. Like that's fine. I'm fine with anybody saying that, right? And you can. But I don't think one way is the best way for anybody. And nothing is cookie cutter.
Do you have a consistent approach to strength development for your athletes?
I
Yeah,
do. I mean,
exact
the way
exact fucking opposite of what you just heard Max say.
Okay.
And how'd Gucci do?
It's good. Yeah, it works.
The strongest she's ever freaking been by a whole freaking lot. Like that's you know, like that's but I mean,
TJ, did you see the part where, by the way, at the end of the barbell spin last week, he shouted her out, pulled up her video, and talked about it?
Mhm.
That was awesome. Sorry, keep going.
the freaking Ukrainian dude, Ilya Moskalenko, right? If he ever got a little fit, he'd be the strongest guy in CrossFit by far. You could add 40 pounds to every one of Guy's lifts, and that's what Ilya's got. He's got to get fit though. He's got fit enough to show it.
He's
right?
working on it.
Oh, I think he's going to too. I think eventually he'll get there. But I just don't. I'm not a fan. I don't care who you are. When you're like, don't do this, you need to do this. I would rather you just say, I can make you stronger than that guy, because maybe you can, and that's your opinion.
So Claire, go ahead. I'll finish the. You go ahead.
Thoughts on it?
Yeah. You said you had some experience with it.
Yeah, and all mine really is now I want to have further conversation because, of course, Jimmy could really clarify. But him being a very high level power lifter, taking his squat to 700 and something, and his deadlift to 800 and whatever. I mean, like, he's got some experience with strength development.
Yeah,
and I definitely regularly watch him in training work up to a heavy top set, not just a single, but whatever the top set is, that's low volume, and then do back downs. That's a very, very normal thing for him today. He's not trying to get stronger today. So that's where I'm like, I know that I've seen in practice this for him a ton, but the last time he competed in powerlifting, it was a total side quest, and it was right after we first met. So I was close proximity for very little of that training. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a million ways to skin the cat, and I also think that this is a catch-all statement that isn't actually a catch-all statement. So if we read it exactly, so weightlifting requires speed, and grinding teaches your nervous system to move slowly. Okay, try this instead. Work up to a heavy single, smooth, not a max. So that's a heavy for a day, which is a common practice that a lot of people do. And drop down for back off sets, take 20% and do your volume work here. Well, 10 to 20% for John as volume work,
It's still a max. It's still a max set.
Exactly. So like, what does that mean? So does John need to go 30% to maintain speed? Right. Like for me, that's fine.
Right.
I'm very comfortable at 10%, 15%. I'm even doing 10 to 15. Like I'm very, like I struggle with top end, but I manage percentage work really, really, really well. So like for me, this wouldn't do a damn thing. I needed the top end. I needed the heavy singles. I needed the RPE 10s. I needed the 95% plus regularly to feel comfortable with weight on my back, to prime my nervous system, just to accept the load. It would, this concept here, the back off sets, maintain speed, the numbers don't match up if you're really strong. Like for Jimmy, most likely, if you were like, hey, do your back off and your volume work at 80 to 90% of your heavy single for a day, would probably have ruined him at that point in time, as it does for most people that are in a powerlifting state or a pure strength state of training, because that's still really fucking heavy.
Right.
You know, and so sure, it makes sense in theory, but
You know what my 10% is, Claire?
It's like
if we take 10% off, I build to my head and we take 10% off.
Okay.
I'm doing 480.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how many reps I'm doing that? Max.
As a max, probably
2.
3, right? 2. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So we're
drop-off
talking
is
volume set. And so also, I don't think that the back squat specifically carries over into weightlifting. It's like you don't need that direct correlation, right? So the speed is irrelevant. It's just to fucking build tree trunks. That's it. It's just to build tree trunks so that when you catch the bar, you can stand up easier. And when you pull the bar off the ground, you can stand up easier. I don't think it primes the nervous system incorrectly, right? I don't think that's the goal of it ever, personally.
I mean, that's a fantastic point and he's speaking about back squat. Like but then he brings up clean and jerk. Front squat is more conducive to any type of Olympic lift over back squat.
Mm-hmm.
I front squat like 4 times as much as I back squat, just because
frequency.
One, you can take more because it's lighter,
right?
And back squat, there's no reason unless there's a max out. There's just no reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah. But all that to say is, like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I'm sure he trains people to be great. You know,
and he certainly takes people to RPE 10s regularly. This is what I hate the most, and I even hate it about people in our space. A lot of them is they talk a principal concept in theory and ideology and like training design and their beliefs, and then you look at their design and you're like, you're not doing this, right? And that bothers me. And so it's hard, and which is why I think everything is really gray, right? Like even after working with John and watching how he does it, right? There's the reason he just says I can make people strong, but like he has this templated way, but it changes a ton, right? Like it changes a ton based on the response of the person. And so, which
is that, so that's true, John? It changes based on the response of the individual.
For everybody.
And so does Max. Max isn't dumb. Max built the first weightlifting AI thing. He's really smart. His brain is in a computer and it's spitting out really good programs. Now they're templated, but like he's a really smart guy, right? And so, but I hate, yeah, exactly. This is exactly what CrossFit is saying, right? Literally word for word what I just said. Very strong, very smart, trained a lot of good people. It's a click reel, and now he sells AI, right? So like it's fine. I don't like black and white statements when it comes to training, right? It's just not. There's so many ways to skin this cat, and that might work great for some people, right? And it might not work for others, and that's things.
Gotcha. I definitely, that makes me think of practical application of progressive overload. Whenever I started dating Jimmy and lifting with Jimmy, like my on paper understanding of progressive overload versus lived experience, like I was able to better understand the concept practically applied when training with him. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it just didn't make as much sense on paper as it does whenever you're.
I wonder what Max's clean and jerk is.
Is Max the coach? Is that who that was in that
Yeah,
clip? or-
Max. Yeah, he ran Cal Strength for a long time, and then
But he
Jugger-
mentions his,
Juggernaut.
we're squatting to make our clean and jerk heavy, not to, right? Like that's what he says
which
that.
it was a weird thing. Like, I mean, but that's what he does. He's always been a weightlifting coach. Banana Dance Man dancing all over Max's thing. So here, this was interesting. I mean, and this also isn't true, right? Like, it doesn't have to be true. And even so, like it's a black and white statement of design. I hate when people say don't do something, right? From a training style. So,
But I think that, by the way, one of the things that you said at the very, like, John, your response immediately was many things work with the appropriate intensity. And I think that sounds like that's what you're varied templating and so on. I just think that's what I'm hearing from both of you is like many paths.
It's just the way he
Are-
worded his thing is not necessarily wrong, but the way he worded the video
Right.
is what I have a problem with.
Sure,
It'd be like if
Well, and that's social media clips and so on.
Right.
You know, it's just the unfortunate nature of the soundbite world that we're in. It's just so easy to speak in absolutes when you don't actually believe them just to get, you know, whatever. I don't know what that guy thinks, but yeah, real easy to misconstrue.
yeah, but I think that's the point, right? So you get a lot of clicks.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. And the intensity thing, as soon as like, because Jay Birch was asking about, you know, with what Jimmy does. And I'm like, well, he puts his programs on Train Heroic. But yet again, like, why is Jimmy the freak that he is? Watch him train.
Yeah.
It makes sense. That boy,
Sure.
the intent and intensity happening is, I don't go there. And I like to train hard. So anyway.
Cool.
intensity drives adaptation.
That's right.
All
Cool.
right. That was
Anything
most
else?
everything. I mean, I'm sure there were other things I sent, but I think,
Cool.
Joey, anything else for you?
I mean, do you want to talk about the halftime show? People asked about that in the beginning.
I was going to wait until I was going to ask you, Joey, but I was going to wait.
I mean,
Probably not.
yeah. I mean, whatever. I didn't watch. I was putting Bennett down. So on that note, we're night 2 without a passy. Going good.
There we go.
Ooh,
There we go.
Yeah. So
let's go.
no, we're in the crib and no passy. Nap time
Oh
today
my
was
gosh. How's he doing?
terrible. He's asleep. And night will sleep really good, but nap time today was, I brought him home from school and it was rough. But anyways, missed the halftime show. Parent kept saying, I don't understand. She's like, I can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
And so
I actually didn't know there was another halftime show.
Oh, the alt-right.
I wasn't aware that was a thing. I was so like uncaring of this
I didn't
Super
know
Bowl that I didn't know.
Well,
that was a
and
thing.
good thing you were, because snooze.
I mean, it's a snooze. It's only a snooze because it's arguably the best defensive
Defensive,
expression
sure. I
ever
understand
in a
that.
Super Bowl.
I understand that.
I think a better team is there. It feels different.
Yeah, maybe for
What,
sure.
than the
Yeah, I mean, everyone.
I think if the Bills were there, Josh Allen finds a way to score something.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, I mean Drake. Yeah, I mean there's a million.
That's all I'm
reasons why.
saying. If it's the Chiefs, there, freaking Mahomes puts up a better match.
Yeah,
than that.
100%. Yeah, I mean I hate saying someone got there on accident because they got to the Super Bowl, but I mean it was pretty clear, right? The game ended with 13 points or however many points they had, but
in the fourth
it was
quarter.
it was basically a shutout. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Right? I mean it was not even close game. So
I was not a fan of the halftime show, Claire.
Oh, okay. Well, and by the way, guys, our chat is frozen, so that's why we're not pulling up your comments. But otherwise, I'd be pulling up. CrossFit said I didn't understand it, but the vibes were fun. Valens Media said, "Trust me, I didn't understand some of his lyrics, and I speak Spanish." But also, I mean, that's Puerto Rican.
I had to ask
Spanish,
people if it was a good show. The people that like Bad Bunny, because I couldn't name a song of Bad Bunny's.
and then you heard it and you realized you did know them, right?
No,
Oh.
I don't know any of his songs. No, I don't listen to any like R&B or reggaeton or whatever his.
Is he R&B?
I don't know. What is it?
I just
Reggae?
feel like
I
he's
don't know.
like
I think
What?
it's just poppy.
pop. Yeah.
Pop? Is it pop? I don't know. Anyways, I don't listen
Let's
to
see.
that kind of music
What
anymore at all.
genre? Okay. Yeah,
Like,
I just have heard it for
at all.
sure.
I mean,
no one wants to hear
it's
my music.
You
like
said reggaeton. That's the first thing that came. Blending
Yeah.
that and Latin trap.
Okay.
I just, football is American. It's American football. It's literally
Yeah,
called
it
American football. It would be
Hey.
like if we sent Jelly Roll to do the national anthem at the World Cup in Brazil. How would the Brazilians like that if Jelly Roll was doing
my dog.
his songs
I love
during,
Jelly Roll.
during intermission? Yeah, no, I'm a big Jelly Roll fan.
Sure.
But how would that be received in the middle of in Rio de Janeiro during the World Cup? They're like, why
Everyone's saying Puerto Rico is in America, but that's not the point. Spanish
it's
is not
the
the primary language.
It's
Spanish
the
is not
language.
I agree.
I thought the show was great.
Cool.
Y'all don't think I know Puerto Rico is American, really? After all the freaking stuff we've talked, like, good grief. Like,
Hey, he did a great job referencing all of North and South America and everything.
that's
all of
cool.
America. You're
That's
specifically
awesome.
referencing the United States of America, which is where the NFL is played.
Yeah, it would have been better if you would have said Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, Nebraska, California. Because
I thought
we're
the show was great. I don't know.
We're in freaking America. It would.
It did say God bless America.
That's cool. I want to understand what we're.
It was a weird play.
English.
It was a weird.
In English.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Anyway,
I was very entertained. I accepted the reality that I didn't understand the vast majority of what was being said. I just didn't know what was being said, but I enjoyed the show of it.
I did the
Colorful,
show.
it's pretty.
I agree. You're very pretty.
Mhm.
That's cool.
pretty.
Very pretty. I even asked and I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna say it. I asked my guys group. I have a guys group from the gym, like about 4 or 5 guys that I coach, and they go, guys, am I racist? Because I don't enjoy this halftime show, and I don't think I am, but like, am I? Because I don't. It's not about the people.
I haven't enjoyed quite a few of the last
It's
the last few halftime shows.
It's not about the people. I promise. It's not about the people. But we're in America. Why are we like? I don't get it. And maybe that's, if it's on me, then I want to know why it's on me, right? And then I found a 20-second short clip of the Turning Point one.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
yeah. And it's Kid Rock's Ba with the Ba. And I'm like, I felt more pumped up from that 20 seconds in the whole halftime show.
I don't know anything about this.
And then I was like, I feel like I might be racist now. And what's funny is it's not about the people.
But
at all.
you're not.
Zero. I like you could be purple and I wouldn't care. Like, I just want
want culturally.
It's freaking football.
You didn't enjoy the diversity that got brought into your culturally
We need
American whatever.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I did enjoy the diversity.
Good.
So.
That's funny. If I'm racist, it's against Europeans. That's funny.
But is that a race?
No, but it's just funny because Europeans are white.
Just because you hate on them a lot when it comes to CrossFit.
I don't watch either. I enjoyed
Love
the
that
game.
for you.
I enjoyed the game because I wanted Sam Darnold to win. And I was about the Seahawks all year. I just thought they were a really good team, and I felt like they didn't get the oomph. And I am a passionate, diehard Patriots hater. Go Dolphins.
Hey, this is fair. If it was Pitbull, I would have been
Bro.
fine.
Wait,
It
what
would
did
have been
your
fine.
what did your friends say in response when you asked them that question? They say no, you're good, or they were like, well, maybe sometimes.
I'll read it.
Go Texans. Yikes.
Seahawks
So-
deserved it. I mean, they definitely
Good.
played great. Yeah, their defensive ball was pretty impressive.
I don't know if you're racist, but if you care about the halftime show, you're gay.
Exactly.
All right.
I
It is the
yeah.
guys group. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think that's I just don't think it's a big deal. I mean, I yeah, I mean, it's just all to me. It's always an interesting decision on who they choose to let manage it or like run it, right?
The organization.
Well, no, it's always Apple, but the artist they ask to do it, because the artist has to pay for all of that. Like the artist funds every bit of that, and they use it as a marketing tool.
Oh,
And
wow.
usually it times up with people's album release, if you looked at it. But yeah, they don't pay for that to come. They don't pay the artist. The artist has to like pay their way and do like create all of it.
Gotcha.
Like they
Well,
would
there
like
were a
their own
lot of celebrities just dropped in there left and right. Like so many of, I mean, yeah, sure, the ones that actually sang, but in those dancing crowds, like,
Alba standing on stage. That's wild.
yeah,
Pretty strange.
I think Alex Earl and Cardi B, I think, and a bunch of random
We
ones.
know JY hated that one.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that one either. But most of their songs were English. The one Spanish song is fine. It's like it's just I'm all about bringing culture to the people.
Right. And
But
so,
it's
so
just-
this is also where I'm at. Like this is also where I'm at. Like it's transitioned, into, I mean, if it's gonna have rap, hip hop, R&B, reggaeton, like you're gonna have sexual dancing, and so that's just like what it's gonna be. It stinks that it is kind of a family thing, and a lot of I guess like a bunch of minors watch this thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's very centralized.
Especially this year. It started at 5:30.
Dude.
Damn games. It was still light outside when the
Yeah.
game started. It started 3:30 Pacific time, so even more so than usual. Like I would assume a lot of kids stayed up late watching it, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? That's like if and so when you have like a rock artist or a country artist or something like that, you're not going to have that kind of stuff, and that's just fine. And so I have nothing against that in the like overall as part of the culture itself, but it's on TV, and there are a lot of not 18-year-olds and a lot of kids watching, and so that stinks. I don't like that of any show, like any, doesn't matter what it is.
Yep. I agree. Jelly Roll would have been a good halftime show. I concur.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. That's all
Well,
I finished.
that's that.
Sweet. All right. Thanks.
2
guys.
weeks till the open.
17
Oh,
days.
are you gonna play the outro? It was so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love Spanish people.
Why?
Never forget that. I do.
I love Leslie.
Leslie's not Spanish, but
I'm just letting her know.
there are two of my girls at the gym. They're both Spanish.
All right. We're not gonna defend that.
You live
John's
in
not a racist.
Houston. This makes sense.
One's Chilean and one's Venezuelan. and they hated the halftime show too. They both hated it too.
I feel like this is like a rare sighting of JY backpedaling.
No, it's not. I have nothing to backpedal on. I'm just telling y'all. I love everybody.
Yeah, well, Jeremy loves Lamp.
I love
Lamp.
yeah.
All right. So on that note, I love Lamp. See you guys.
I thought he was going to hit the outro when I said that. I was trying to time it.
It's coming.
All right.
It's still
See you guys.
coming.